Welcome back to M Hood Fishing. Was that too dang loud? Yeah, you're right. It is kind of too dang late or too dang early. No matter how you look at it, it's one of those or both. One of or both. Yeah, you're right. So, welcome to fan mail number 54. I've been going strong, and it looks like I'm gonna have to keep going strong because I got to get in a truck here in a few hours. So here's the first thing up. Postcard, welcome to our class. Yeah, you're right. It just says welcome to our class. Who could it be from, huh? Here's a special postcard for yours to keep. Yeah, you're right. As a souvenir, in fact. Have a wonderful autumn season from our friends at Drimbeg Productions, Plush Bat Fan. Yeah, you're right. I think this one deserves to be on the refrigerator because there's not one in there. There's really not room for it over at the mirror where the other ones are. So, this is going to be a different fan mail because we have just one thing left here, and it is an interesting letter from John. Yeah, you're right. All right. Hello, M. Hood. Thank you for your awesome channel. I really enjoy making your show part of my evening routine. I wish I was there. I've not done much fishing in the past 2 years. I miss catfishing with friends from my youth. You do a fantastic job and keep up the good work. I was curious about one comment you made in the last 4 months. Sorry I've waited so long to inquire. I have no idea what episode it could have been. You mentioned a legend or stories of the pig children. That would be the pig children of Braithwaite. Yeah, you're right. On that episode, you said you had mentioned them before and told the audience about them. Possibly. I've possibly have spoken about them before. Not to a great degree, though. But I have not ran across that episode yet. I was thinking this may have something to do with local Bigfoot Sasquatch stories. Actually, it does not. It is in that category, but it is not a Bigfoot or Sasquatch story. However, it is, what is the term for that? I'm sure people are saying down in the comments, animals that may or may not exist, but there's very little proof that they do exist, except for a community of people who say they do, with some evidence that may or may not actually be evidence, that sort of thing. Cryptonoids? No, that's probably not it. Something like that. However, do you want me to tell you the story of the pig children of Braithwaite? I think we should wait till we get to the end of the letter. I thought I would suggest you do an episode on these local legend subjects while you fish. The narration you do as thinking out loud is an enjoyable aspect of the show. Don't be afraid to put Bigfoot or Sasquatch in the title. I'm sure the views would go up from non-fisherman viewers. That community of Bigfoot believers can be unpleasant in their feedback comments. You could avoid this by sticking to the line of my knowledge and understanding of local legends. Other people have a different take on it. To each their own. Yeah, you're right. Or whatever. Yeah, you're right. But I would like to hear your stories. Maybe you can mention the episode where you discussed it in the past. We're coming up close to 4,000 videos I've shot. I'm sorry, I can't help with which one that was. I've probably spoke of them quite a few different times, honestly. Please keep me not anonymous in your address if you address this letter on your channel. Well, I hope I have kept you anonymous, John. I am not sharing the address, your return address, with the world, and your last name I've left out as well. I hope it's okay to address you as John. Sorry if this is rushed and scribbled. Actually, I had quite an easy time reading so far. I'm writing this at work on a quick break. Thank you again for your great channel. Looking forward to more catch and cook and fish cleaning episodes. Best wishes and good luck, John. Yeah, you're right. I think what you would like me to do, John, is a dedicated video to the pig children of Braithwaite. So maybe I won't go into great detail about the story, but what it pretty much is, the gist of the pig children of Braithwaite, are pigs who walk upright. They're considered to be half child or half human, half pig. However, the debunking of it is that sometimes when pigs run really fast because they're scared, they, for a brief moment, run only on their hind legs. They're going so fast that they come up in the air. Their front quarters, front legs come up like this because they're panicking. And that might be what people were seeing, but over in Braithwaite, which is just across the river, is where this legend comes from. That used to be all plantations. There are small ones over there now, but it was mostly all plantations, like sugar or something like that. So there were people that were living over there working the land, and they had pigs when they first settled, and then those pigs got out and went wild, became feral pigs. There are feral hogs over there. And that's how we got the legend. The legend did not exist before settlement, before the plantations. It is something that occurred well after settlement. However, they are over there, and they are peculiar. So sometimes they will approach you, but usually you won't see them. They like to pick up recyclables. That's how they have their, economy. They have a bit of an economy because they got to survive somehow. Because the truth is that they are not descendants of just feral hogs. They actually came here in a ship, crash landed over there, and it was just males, right? And, one thing led to another, and they bred with the female feral hogs, and that's how we get the pig children of Braithwaite. If they ever offer you some of their homemade brandy, turn it down. It's made of mullet. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. So there's a little bit of that. All right, guys. I've got a lot to do. I've got some chicken to eat. I've got some juice to drink. I got some dogs to walk. I got some hours to watch tick by. Not many at all. And then I'm off to the races, off to catch some big fish, or at least try, look for them. I think we have decent conditions this morning, just because the wind is not crazy yet, but the wind will pick up to 13, around 10 or 11 where I'm going downriver, and it might be horrible by then. But starting early sometimes is best. But sometimes we get in this cycle of early mornings are calm wind-wise right now. But starting about anywhere from mid-morning to midday, it comes up and it can blow all the way until past sunset. Like today, earlier today, some dental floss right there randomly on the table. Earlier today it was pretty high, and I was out there with Ray. I was getting shot at. You probably already know, you watched it yesterday. Not literally getting shot at, but someone was shooting towards the levee, and a couple of times bullets could be heard by us, not on the video because of the wind, but we could hear these bullets whistling over our heads. And that was pretty rough, but I picked up a nice black drum. Ray got some cats. Go check out his channel, Rigged PFA. Yeah, you're right. We'll see what we get this morning. Looking forward to it. It's not going to be cold. It's not going to be hot. And yeah, just as long as I can keep up. I've been pumping nutrients and vitamins because I juiced beets and carrots and ginger. And right now I've got some I've made, it's not really jerk chicken, but I did some sort of like close to jerk chicken in there. And I got that ready for me to consume. I'm going to have that with some spinach and broccoli and other things. And if all else fails, I do have some monsters that will be with me, so I should be able to power through. But by the time that wind comes up this morning around 10 or 11, I'm going to be wanting to hit the road, getting back here and hitting the bed. Yeah, you're right. Thanks for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. And I really appreciate this letter, John. Yeah, you're right. See you next time.